Stars, it's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 8, Episode 3. So let's get to it, shall we? So let's start with our newly married couple, Scrappy and Bambi. So you guys know that at the end of last season, Scrappy fell asleep at the wheel and had an accident down in Miami. And remember, he was injured pretty badly, messed up his leg and everything. He's doing better. However, he still cannot walk. You know, he still needs help. So he has like one of those little trikes, or whatever they call it, that they can put their knee in and just kind of scooch along. So he's doing better. He said his wife Bambi was right there by his side the whole time. However, because he needs assistance, they have moved back from Miami and they're in Atlanta. They're staying with Mama D. That would be all fine and good, except for Bambi's mom is coming to help Bambi with the baby that's about to be born, but they don't have their own place. So that means that Mama D has to also take in Bambi's mama. And herein lies the problem, because remember last week she told us that the mama, be testing her nerves. So child Mona then got Bambi mama wrapped up in this mess too. So Bambi mama is off the chain. We never really got this side of Bambi's mama. I guess she probably has it in her. However, they gonna turn up for the damn camera. What's the funniest is that they try to pass off Mama D as the mature one. And that, Bambi's mama is even crazier than her. So anyway, they all sit down to eat dinner. And, it's all this fuss going on. Bambi looks like she has no patience for none of it. Scrappy was like, y'all doing all this talking. Ain't nobody asked me about my leg or anything. So they asked him, how is your leg, Scrappy? And he says it's doing very well. Thank you. Bambi's mom was like, that's because your mother-in-law be making sure that it's always soaked and everything. Y'all know that Mama D don't play that. Not about her boy. So she gets real upset. Bambi is looking like, Mama, what are you talking about? But you know what? Let's get to this dinner. So, is anybody gonna say grace? Yes, Mama D will do that. Amazing grace, how sweet. Bambi was cracking up. He was like, Mama, I said say grace. Ain't nobody says sing amazing grace. You guys know Mama D is a fool. But we finally got some more mama beef. You guys remember Rashida's mama was partaking in the fool of fucking niggotry a couple of seasons ago. Now we got Mama D to bounce off of Bambi's mama. Later on, we see Bambi and Scrappy and Bambi's mom just sitting on the couch cooling. Again, Bambi is just leaning back in the, these are her last trimester. So she probably is tired a lot. But anyway, they talking, and Bambi's mama has a problem with Mama D and the way that she behaves on social media. Okay, do you think that it's okay for, a damn grandmother to be twerking on social media? And Bambi was just like, Mama, that has nothing to do with you. It doesn't matter what you think about what his mama does. You staying here, you a guest. Don't be bringing, shit to other people's homes. Scrappy is trying to stay neutral in the middle, That's why Bambi was like, her ass should have stayed in Compton until I told her we was ready with our own place. Now she here and she getting on Bambi nerves too. So Bambi was just like, you know what? I'm about to go take a nap. All right. So she goes upstairs, and then next thing you know, here come the phone ringing. It's Mama D from the bedroom. What you doing? And he was like, are you calling me from upstairs? She was like, yes. Where Functified at? She's sitting right here, Mama. Mama D was just like, I'm ready for Thunder Thighs to get her ass up and out. Okay, in the background, you can hear Bambi Mama talking about, I'm gonna go get some food for my daughter and son-in-law because it ain't nothing in here to eat. And Mama D was like, that bitch got her nerves, okay? Ain't got a pot to piss in. But she still want to talk about what we got going on here. And Scrappy was just like, listen, Mama, y'all need to open up some dialect. And she was just like, dialogue. I said, child, when is the day that Mama D got to correct somebody on how to speak? Open up some dialect. Yeah, dialogue. Yeah, them two need to sit down and talk and see if they can hash it out. So Mama D says, you know what? She done tried and tried with Bambi Mama. She's even tried to turn the other cheek. But you know you can't turn the other cheek with a peasant ass bitch. So she's talking to Bambi's mom. They laid out by the pool, I guess, at her condo, wherever she stays. She was like, I heard you been talking behind my back. And Bambi's mama was like, now you know that ain't true because I don't talk behind nobody's back. Shit. Mama ain't got to do that. She'll tell you straight to your face. And Mama D was like, you got a whole bunch of nerve considering that you under my roof. You ain't got nowhere to stay, yet you got a whole bunch of shit to talk. So, you know, they get to arguing back and forth. She got to put her out the palace. So she was like, since you got so much to say, you know, and she trying to give her this package. And Baby Mama was like, I don't want nothing that you trying to give me. She said, I done got you a place at the Motel 6. And then how about when Mama D jumped up and she looked good in that bathing suit though, huh? I was like, Mama D, I ain't mad, girl. You best work that body. But she was fussing at the mama, Bambi Mama. And yeah, so we're gonna have a whole season of these two going back and forth. But I was cracking up. That Mama D is a fool. Now we got a new victim. Excuse me, cast member. Her name is Akbar V. Now, I've heard about this girl a couple of years ago. I guess they've been working to try to get her on the show, and then they ended up bringing Tokyo, who has, from what I understand, a similar personality. However, Akbar has a little bit more going on in her life, considering she's got kids and all of that. So, but now we got Akbar. We're introduced to Akbar by Sierra. She says that that's her girl from around the way. You know, she was doing bad back in the day, but now she's doing a whole lot better. And, you know, she gonna stop by because Akbar V evidently is an artist, a rapper, and she's shooting a video somewhere. So, yeah, Sierra goes to the local liquor store, not even a liquor store, local neighborhood market. Like, there go Akbar V, and then she's shooting a video, which consists of a camera, somebody holding the camera on a tripod, and just her. So okay, you know, baby steps. We can't all have a big production, now can we? Now the deets on Akbar V, she's been shot. I think she said 6 times back in the. I said, well, why wouldn't you have? I mean, aren't they all shot these days on these on Love It Here? Is that what Mona puts in the wanted ads? Must be rapper, female or male, preferably shot more than 3 times. I shouldn't be laughing. The only reason why we can laugh about it is because Akbar V has survived it. Now she's shooting a video. Named the song, I think, is Choices. She said it's from her 4th album. I said, excuse me, Akbar V, where's the first 3? Anybody know about the first 3 albums? Anybody? N.T. Bati. But, yeah, she said she ain't got the biggest budget. I said, you think? When Sierra comes in, she's talking to her, trying to see about how, you know, she can keep her out of trouble, and stay focused on what her music career is. You know, I guess Akbar be with the shits sometimes. So, they talking, you know, she mentions Tommy, and I guess Akbar and Tommy had some sort of beef going on social media. But I guess, like I said, Akbar's trying to stray away from that social media drama, especially with, I guess, her castmates. She has 5 beautiful children. She doesn't have any of them. They are all staying with various family because Akbar has, you know, ain't been able to take care of her babies, basically. She's trying to fix that, though. And now she's surrounding herself with people that can help her do that. So Sierra was like, girl, you doing good. You know, you looking good. Your smile is good. Just stay in the same lane and you're going to be all right. Akbar said, you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. As a matter of fact, let me get back to work. Okay, got to get to this bag, you know. Come on, Raekwon, help me out with this, finishing this video shoot with the tripod and this little Sony camera. Then later on, we see Akbar. She says that her music is fire. Okay, it's fire. She got that part, but she just needs a little help on direction of how to get it to the people. So she gonna meet with her cousin, and her cousin has a whole lot of pull in the industry, especially out there in Atlanta. Now, who might the cousin be? Child, Candy Buress Tucker. I said, oh shit, not the mashup. I'm about to bring y'all Real Housewives of Atlanta Candy on down to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. See how that worked? That Mona is a fucking genius. Ooh, Mona, bitch, you do all the damn things, don't you? So when Candy walks up, you know, she was just like, so what's up? And Akbar was like, well, girl, you know me. I'm trying to be a better person, because she tells us that Candy has always been the cousin that has tried to steer her in the right path. Okay, make sure that she's doing what she's supposed to do. You know, evidently that mean ass Mama Joyce used to pick up Akbar when she was a little girl and they would play together and all of that. But somewhere along the lines, you know, Akbar got a little off track. However, Candy ain't never forgot about her dear cousin. And to be a better person, that means not beating bitches' asses out here in Atlanta all the damn time. Candy was just like, you know, a lot of people always ask me, why don't you help your cousin? Why don't you help your cousin? And I always say, well, I just want her to show me that she wants it. Because you guys know Candy will at least take care of her family, okay? Her family works all in her restaurants. They work for her foundations. You know, they work for her. I have no doubt that Candy wouldn't help Akbar, but like I said, Akbar looked like she be with the shits. we ain't got time for that. Akbar V, you know, she assures Candy. Is it Akbar V or is it Akbar 5? I think it's V, right? I just remember seeing the V and I thought that maybe was that the Roman numeral. Anyway, y'all, she promises her cousin that she gonna do better, cause she knows better. So like I said, she gonna cut out beating bitches' asses, and Candy was just like, yes, because you don't want to be known for fighting instead of your music. Girl, tighten it up, and your cousin will help you out. Okay, so at least Akbar has some direction. So she tells us that she's making moves to get her kids back. And she has her one son come over to her place. I think his name was Doriban. That sound like it. I saw it and I was like, Doriban, but okay. He looked like he about 13, 14 years, you know, them real troublesome years, okay? Times when these kids, if you ain't got a hold of them by about this time, you know, that they can definitely go wayward. So she brings him over to her apartment, because she's from Cleveland Avenue, so she's down from, you know, Southwest Atlanta. So she brings him over to her place, and she was asking him if he was impressed. Well, you know, he ain't looking like he was all that impressed. But she's saying that it's important for them to get out of their old neighborhood, and that's why she been out there grinding like this. She starts to tell him about I think it was Big Boo, a friend of the family, evidently somebody that was important to them. You know, he got killed the other day. The son did look a little shocked about that, and she was just like, yeah, just the other day, you know, so that's why it's really important that I do what I gotta do for you guys. So then she starts getting emotional. I love you, bruh. I gotta make sure you guys do better, bruh. That's why I'm out here and I'm working hard, and that's why I ain't been around. You know, I'm sorry I haven't been in your life, bruh, but I love you. I said, bruh, first of all, I don't want our kids to think that we're friends. Okay, I'm the parent. So, I mean, I know we still, Akbar is a little rough around the edges. She get to hugging on the little boy, and, you know, the little boy hugs her back, but you can tell he's very uncomfortable being in front of the camera. And when they finish hugging, he's laughing, and she was like, what you laughing at? He was like, I'm laughing because they didn't tell me that all this was going to go down at the reading table. But instead, he was just sort of like, hey, you know. But she said, you think I'm funny? I'm crazy? Yeah, I'm crazy for my kids. So she gonna do whatever she gotta do for her babies. I said, okay, Akbar. Hopefully, we'll see her getting all of her 5 children back under her roof. What y'all think about Miss Akbar? Evidently, she's got a big following on social media. I didn't know anything about her, but I had heard from the girl that used to do my eyelashes, asked me a couple of years ago, had I ever heard of her. But y'all tell me what you think of Akbar V. Now, I mentioned Tokyo Toni. Looks like she's coming out with a cosmetic line underneath Super Sense crayon case line. So she looks like she has a line at crayon case, basically. And she's going to have this launch party for it. So she's getting ready for it. She's got Shekinah there. I was like, now, when did Shekinah become a part of the cast? And ain't nobody even really brought her in formally. You know, just all of a sudden, she's on all the damn episodes. Okay, Shekinah's there helping her get ready. And then who else is there? Oh, Blast from the past. Oh, Shay Mack. Okay, remember how Shay Mack used to make us itch back in the day? Okay, Shay Mack been cleaned up. She looked lucid. She don't look crazy. She had a kid. She matured up. Shay is a whole new person now. Got her some new teeth. All right, I get some braces, child, because the way her gums and teeth and shit was, I was like, that's gonna take a little bit more than just some regular braces. Bottom line, Shay now has sense. She's also a DJ, so I guess she's gonna be DJing at Tokyo Toni's event. She kind of brings up Carly Red, and Shay says, yeah, well, I used to hang out with Carly Red back in the day, but now I realize that she ain't nothing but old bitch ass social climber. Looks like another person has a problem with Carly. Add that to the list with old girl from last week. But whatever. Shay looking at both Shekinah and Tokyo, and I guess she surmises that these two can afford to lose a few pounds. So she offers her, her little workout physical training assistance. They both take her up on her offer. I mean, Shekinah was like, I'm 4'11 and I'm 190 pounds. Ain't no reason why I should be this big. I was like, well, damn. Okay, 4'11", 190. Remember when she had that surgery and her body was looking really, really good? It's so funny because she still has the shape of somebody who's had surgery, but she's a lot bigger. She just has a little waist and all of that. But yeah, Shekinah can definitely afford to lose a few pounds. But before we get to the working out, we see Tokyo at her opening party. Okay, Sierra's there. That's her homegirl. And who else is there? Oh, Miss Moniece. Jumping from franchise to franchise. I ain't mad, girl. Get your money. Mona tells her to tell us that she met in Tokyo a couple of years ago, that they had linked up, and then they decided that they was going to be friends. We got to figure out a way to bring it to this damn show, even though it don't matter at this point. So when she sits down, Tokyo asks her, where's AD at? And Moniece was like, oh, I'm not with AD no more. She all done with that. AD all done. Did you see what I did there? Now she's all about her music and herself. So then they get to talking about, well, what you doing since you ain't with AD? Oh, she's got a love interest. And it ain't a bitch. It's a nigga this time. Oh, what? Tokyo was like, she got a whole ass man somewhere? Who is it? Oh, Moniece was like, you know what? I'm not going to say nothing yet because I want to see what it is first. Before I get to announcing to the world that now I'm strictly dickly again. She wants to see where this goes. We'll talk more about that later. Now, Tokyo, I told you, her and Shekinah said that they could afford to lose a few pounds, so they at the gym with Sierra, who in the past has lost 60 pounds. And also Shay is there, and they're working with a trainer. Okay, Shay is in great shape. She looks good. But she actually had a nice body back then. It was just a little bit crackish a little bit. But back then, compared to I can't get my words out. To today, yeah, Shay looking good. Old boy say he gonna get them right. Okay, he tells them what they gonna be doing. Okay, the slams and the ropes and the a turtle. She kind of was already looking like, yeah, I got better shit to do than this. But you know what? We gonna get to it. So everybody is out there working. Old boy working them to death. Okay, the only one that's really sticking up with it is Shay. And Sierra don't look like she's having too hard of a time. But of course, Tokyo and Shekinah is like, oh, hell, fuck, nah, bitch. Okay, Tokyo was like, look, we just starting the day. Okay, so I don't know what you think that we supposed to be doing. When he tells them that he gonna give them a break, they get a 1 minute break and then they gotta get back to it. Tokyo was like, I'm fixing to go. Okay, enough of this shit. But Sierra has taken it upon herself to be on Tokyo's ass. No, you can't get no results if you don't work hard. She trying to tell her that she needs to stick with it. Tokyo was like, I ain't got to do shit, bitch. I'm leaving. I said, ooh, girl, all of that. All them folks from New Orleans, y'all know y'all talk with a whole different slang. I mean, you probably don't be meaning nothing by it, but that shit would offend me. I'm too sensitive for them damn New Orleans girls. So she was like, I'm finna leave, bitch. Bye. Oh, okay. Goodbye. I guess after Sierra lets Tokyo calm down some, she goes by her place. Look, if you want to be unhealthy and sickly and everything, that is on you. But Sierra is not going to sit by and watch this. Okay, now Tokyo done already told her, listen, I don't have high blood pressure, I don't have diabetes, I don't have no health problems, okay, I'm big, I'm beautiful, I'm healthy though. But Sierra don't see it that way. So when she gets to her place, Tokyo just made a real fine meal with some penne pasta. It looked like it had a little cheese in it, you know, maybe some chicken and whatnots in there, bell pepper. You know, Roxanne got an eye for food, child. I love me some food. When she comes in there, you know, immediately Sierra is like talking to her about what she's eating, and Tokyo was like, I am so sick and tired of people trying to tell me what to do. What's wrong with being thick? And Sierra was like, ain't nothing wrong with being thick, but I think Sierra's trying to tell her that she's overweight, she's heavy. And she tells her how before she lost her 60 pounds, you know, she had a diabetes scare. And the doctors told her she better get serious about her weight or she is going to be very unhealthy and it's going to cause problems later on in life. Well, Tokyo don't give a damn about her. She trying to eat her damn dinner. Sierra coming in there really with the wrong approach. You know, if you trying to get somebody to do something, the one thing you cannot do is be yelling and fussing at them. So Sierra's just like, no, bitch, you ain't gonna be eating this food like this. This food ain't good for you. Okay, go over there and pour a perfectly good pan of penne pasta with chicken and bell pepper and cheese on it, and puts it down the damn like garbage disposal. Like, you ain't eating none of this. You ain't eating none of this. And Tokyo was like, fuck you, bitch. You know what? I could eat whatever the hell I want. You need to get the fuck out, okay? So they get to arguing back and forth. You know, it ain't nothing serious though. Finally, Tokyo's pushing her like, you need to get out of here. So she give her a little slight push, and Sierra try to come back and push her. Child, don't do nothing. You know, you can't just move Tokyo. Remember how many of the crazy 88s used to have to hold her down last season? So when she did that, you know, here come one real lackadaisical type of crazy 88. You know, he looked like he ain't getting paid overtime or nothing. He come on in there, just stroll in. Okay, all right, cut this shit out. He just break him up a little bit. He tells Sierra to get on it, and Tokyo mad. I said, girl, I'll be mad too. What y'all think was in that pan? And then lastly, you guys, we see Show Enough Scrap. Show Enough Scrap is getting a visit by his son, King. Okay, that's the baby that he has with Tiara. Remember he was saying how, Tiara. Remember how he was telling King back when he was going to jail, you know, how he wasn't going to be around and, you know, kids couldn't be where he was going and how sad that was. Well, it seems that Show Enough Scrap has learned from that, and he said he's never going to leave his son again. Seeing his child grow up behind the glass was traumatizing for him for however many years that he was in jail. So yeah, later for that. So he's happy to see King. Okay, happy to see Tiara. All right, girl, turn around. Let me look at you. You know, she turned around, stick her ass out. I was like, oh, I guess Tiara definitely ain't with old boy. No, remember she got married real quick when he went to jail. That shit ended in flames. Remember the husband was cheating with the girl from social media, Instagram, one of them Instagram model girls, and she put all the business out there and tore up the damn Mercedes, and Tiara was like, that's mine. And y'all remember all that? Okay. So I guess Tiara is now single and ready to mingle. And she says that while Show Enough Scrap was away, it made her heart grow fonder. She wants Show Enough Scrap back. So they go inside of the house, and they sitting on the couch. You know, she looking at him. He look good. Not only does he look good, but he was a good father and he's a good man. So as far as she's concerned, he's a good catch. So she's trying to talk to him about them two possibly getting back together, and they send the little boy away because Show Enough Scrap was like, he definitely don't need to hear what I'm about to tell her. So she was just like, you know, why don't you just come on? We can work this out. You know, I just want to look at you. She want to have a party for him at the Blue Flame and all that. He said, yeah, I know you want to do all of these big grand things, but I can't really go nowhere. Okay, I can only stay here, or I can be at my newfound half-sister's house. That's it. So no party at Blue Flame, but y'all look like Tiara's ready to bring the party to him. Nope. He kind of curves her a little bit, okay, and is trying to make it seem like, you know what, we better off just being the way that we are right now. But no, honey, Tiara got her good eye on Show Enough Scrap. Now later on, we see Show Enough. He on the phone with his parole person, whoever that is. You know how he has to check in every few hours. They have to make sure that he's where he's supposed to be. I said, I guess we don't do ankle bracelets no more. Okay, but maybe that's a condition of him being out of the halfway house. So they call in, you know, making sure that you at your mama house. And he says, I'm here. You ain't even got to keep calling because I promise you I ain't going nowhere. He said, yeah, we will be calling you back in 3 hours. And like I said, Tiara want to bring the party to Show Enough Scrap. He not going to let her do that. But you know what? There is somebody else that he will let bring the party to his location. And who might that be? well, who did I tell you guys was out there trying to figure out if this relationship was going to go anywhere? That's right, y'all, your girl Moniece. Okay, the worst kept secret considering we done already seen this shit blow up in social media. But we gonna play along, Mona. Don't worry about it. There's a doorbell ring, and he goes and opens the door, and there goes Moniece. Oh, he's so glad to see his girl Moniece. Now listen to this. Mona went on and told Show Enough Scrap to tell us that he met Moniece on the phone through FaceTime. Okay, because evidently Moniece and Karen King was at an event together. And, you know, they ain't busy doing shit at the event. Instead, they talking to Show Enough Scrap on FaceTime. So I guess Karen King was like, Moniece, come over here and meet my son. And that Moniece was taken by, you know, the raw sexiness of Show Enough Scrap that they kept in touch. And Show Enough Scrap said that, she was a real supportive friend while he was in jail. They had an instant bond. And now we ain't even got to worry about being on the phone because we in person now. Moniece is in Atlanta because she's trying to see what's up with Show Enough Scrappy. She was just like, we might be able to do this, but, you got baby mama, you got kids. Oh, yeah, that little problem. But Show Enough Scrap assures her that you ain't even got to worry about that. Hell, you got kids. Shit, that's what I'm thinking. What fears think about what you doing out here with him and where the baby at? That's what I want to know. He tells her, look, we in a good place. Let's not make too much of it. Let's just see where this goes. Let's have fun. I said, oh, that whenever the men tell you that means that they ain't really trying to be serious with you. They do look cute enough together, because, she's little enough that he can pick her up and she can wrap her legs around him and all that, Something about that look to me is so cute, child. You got to see me and Mr. trying to, he'll try to pick my big long-legged ass up. But in my mind, it's real sexy like. But anyway, he picks her up and takes her upstairs. I said, oh, Show Enough Scrap, you sure do have a proclivity for the crazy women. All right, rock stars, that's it. Let me get off of here. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.